Welcome, welcome to the live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach, who will be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion about every aspect of trading. First day of trading week. I know that some area has holiday, but still we see that some volume in the market. On GJ early today we have seen good movement, and also we can see that gold also preparing for another move. There is a news on AUD coming up. We could see that one also getting volatile. That might also impact gold. So let me know, guys and girls, if you are ready for another trading day, and also we will get a very good idea about euro news coming up from this session. Also we will be discussing on what might happen with gold on AUD news as well as AUDUSD. If you're ready for the day and to take notes, guys and girls, make sure that you give a thumbs up, smash it, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you're not missing out any of the content that I am posting every single day. So if you join, two things, guys and girls: give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and say yes if you are here so that I know that you're present, and then I can start analysis and everything. Boomy, thank you very much. Krish, good morning, and thank you for Boomy. Good evening. So depending on your location, either good morning or good evening, or good night or good day. So give a thumbs up, guys and girls, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that we are posting every single day. Thank you. Ace, Aniket, good morning from California. Thank you very much. Good morning. Hope that you guys are ready for another big day. All right, thank you for joining the live session. Let's begin today's analysis and with Gbpjpy, and then I will be also looking at gold. Or do you want me to start with gold first? And you can see that GJ, there is a good move early today on GJ, and we have taken that move. So looking at also gold has reached that resistance level today. So far we can see that gold is currently in a pullback in this move. So I'll begin with gold and then we'll be jumping on Gbpjpy. So guys and girls, so stay present. First of all, looking at gold on the monthly, where you can see that from the monthly, third week of the month, so far we have seen that good volatility in the market. This is the February, and after the January is a bit less volatility this month. So you have seen that the market has tested this resistance level, and after liquidity grab from NFP, we can see that gold had a huge breakdown, and with that breakdown the market has dropped below this level. What we can see that for the price, this is the resistance level where there is a liquidity grab with NFP, and the market has made this big move towards the downside. And what we saw that with this drop, the price currently below this monthly resistance level, and what we can see from this level, the price so far made a big move, currently going up for a pullback. If we look at the weekly chart, what we see that from the weekly, this is the weekly support level. Okay, so what do you see here? This is the resistance level here, support level here, support level here. And what the most important part on the weekly candle that we can see on gold is that today, once the market opened from the weekly, we have from first day of trading week, we saw that there was big drop in that direction, and with the drop the market again rejected from this level. and this is a pure liquidity graph on the lower time frame. So if you are not sure about what is liquidity, is the fuel of the market. All right, so the market moves from liquidity to liquidity, is the unseen part of the market many traders fail to understand. So if you look at the tree, there is a wind blowing the tree. You see that the tree is moving, but you can't see the wind. Similarly, you'll see the liquidity is grabbed, but you cannot see it. But how can you feel it? Then by understanding the price action confirmation after the liquidity graph, we will be discussed in depth. You can let me know if you don't understand that liquidity. Now what we see that from that level, from the zone, the market has made significant movement, and I think that now, as you can see, the price is coming down for a, this is the weekly support here. It's coming down for a deeper pullback, and I think that if the price drop down to the weekly support, especially to this weekly opening and closing, we could see that the market is bouncing from that level. Now looking at the daily chart, what we can see from the daily, that this is the daily price action forming series of higher low in that area. Now with that series of higher low formation on gold, what we see that this is the daily support here, and today's price, what we have seen here is also the weekly opening. The market has come down for a pullback, has gone up. This is the daily candle so far, and I think that if the price managed to drop to the daily support, we might see another bounce. So for me to go any kind of long position, I want to see that gold managed to drop down to the daily support level. Now from the intraday, here is what we see. This is the long-term resistance level on gold, and if I draw this level, you can see that in the past this level here acted here as a resistance, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. So with that multiple retest of the resistance, gold has, we can see that this price has tested, and then we can expect now gold to drop down for a deeper pullback, and any drop to this support we will be looking for going long on gold. Now looking at the, so if we look at the 15-minute chart here on gold, I dropped down to the lower time frame is because, as you can see here, from this level we can see that there was a bearish channel here, and with that bearish channel, okay, we can see that the market has, this is the bearish channel, there is a liquidity gap here, and the market is forming series of lower high in that area. And with that series of lower high formation, if you see, this is a very significant level of support. One possibility is to bounce back from here, as the price is in a very important, this is a very important liquidity zone, and what I think that we might see a bit more deeper pullback. This is the 1 hour chart, where this is the local channel. Now expecting for the price to drop back below this level in that zone where there is a high liquidity. Okay, just look for the liquidity, is where you can find the best trade possible in the market. Okay, so this is where we will be waiting for gold to give us that entry opportunity. Once we see that gold has given that entry, we'll be jumping on a trade. Alright guys and girls, hope that you are here. Thank you for joining the live session. Good evening, coach. Just good morning from California. Thank you. Good evening. M15 on gold. Look the liquidity. Good evening from India. Thank you. Yes, good. Thank you. GM. US500 stock market. What is your analysis? Yeah, we will be going to that indices. First, let's complete the currency pairs. So you have looked at the gold and expecting gold to give us potential buying opportunities. It's still a bull market, you know that, gold, and we will be waiting for the bullish confirmation pattern. But once we see that the market has formed that price action, then only we will be jumping on a trade. Now in the meantime, guys and girls, if you are enjoying the live session, make sure you take notes and give a thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every single day. Believe that you guys are ready for a big day. Now I will be looking at Gbpjpy. Also join the free Telegram channel, link given in the description area. Okay, so let's quickly look at GJ to see what kind of trading opportunity we have on Gbpjpy. Now Gbpjpy, before I go to that full analysis, let's discuss this trade. After our last trade during the NY session in last week, we had a big NY session trade on gold, and after that we have opened another GJ trade and we have secured good profit on this one. After our previous live, we have opened that. Let me bring that out on here. Now you guys know that. Okay, so this is my trade on GJ, and also I have sent out to the VIP members. Now if you guys are really passionate about trading, can you hear me, guys? I hope that everyone can hear me. If you guys are passionate about trading, I really want you to pay attention to this trade. This is a very good example of how to trade this kind of market and how can you spot out this trade. As soon as you understand, it becomes much easier for you, I'm sure that. So make sure you pay attention. Now let's look at this trade when the market was played out and what did I looked at on that trade. Now by the way, this is the trade that also I have posted on the VIP channel for the members who are trading with us. Now let me look at the 4-hour first. Now if you guys remember our Tokyo session that we did the live, this is what I discussed exactly. I have given the clue. I was not on live, but I told you guys and girls that if GJ is dropping here, then I will be opening position, and I was waiting for that. As I mentioned, that's why I told you guys and girls that patience is the key to be profitable as a trader. Now this is what I was waiting for GJ to drop, okay, to gather liquidity, and with that liquidity gathering, when the price was dropping down in that zone, if you look at the lower time frame, you see exactly where this is where I have posted for my entry. I sent as a pending order. You can see at 189.06 there was 20 pips stop loss, and see how the price reacted on the lower time frame. This is our entry here, and you see this is the wickless candle. Okay, this is the opening candle of the day. So the market opened with this candle and the price didn't break that low. Instead it has gone up. Now when the market triggered that zone where there was a wickless candle, this is where I have opened that position on Gbpjpy, and we have secured the first trade of the day with very good profit on it. And guys and girls, I believe that for those who have watched the previous live session also definitely has got that trade. Let me know if you have, and if you still missed out, that's completely fine. You know, we sometimes miss trade, but if you are on the VIP channel group, then you shouldn't be, because I posted the trade with entry, stop loss and take profit, and this is how you can learn and grow. That I believe that you need to see how the trade is done, how the strategy is applied, so that you can learn from the experience from trading. The only thing that I cannot give you is cannot manage your risk in your trading account. So make sure that, guys and girls, you do the risk management. If you don't know how to do the risk management, there is a demo trading plan also given for free on the description of this video. You can download it, where I have clearly explained how to do the risk management. That will be absolutely helpful. So what you can do, what I bringing it in here. So this is the, if you go to the description area of this video, you see this one, you can download it. You can download this demo trading plan. You can rewrite it for yourself, and also you can check out those webs, those links here may be beneficial to you if you're looking for to join broker, regulated broker. Also you can use that link, and also there are some other links might be helpful to you. So with that said, let's look at now GJ, where is our next entry opportunity. Now looking at here on this one, we have closed. Let's find out another trade where we can find the next opportunity on GJ. Now if I look at the daily chart on Gbpjpy, we can see that today's opening with gap, price tested the low in that zone, and after testing this low, what we have seen that there is a initial bounce, and with that bounce, this is the gap opening on GJ, and with that gap opening, what we can see in that level is for the price, but I think that we could see further possible for further upside, because after this kind of gap, it is less likely that GJ will drop, but still there is a probability, as I mentioned. So we basically will keep eye on the lowest point of the day, right? So this is the lowest point of the day, and this is the highest point of the day. So we'll see when the market is getting overextended from those levels. This is the key. So overextension, I did discuss that point as well. So overextension is also very important to look at. When you see the market is overextended, you can keep eye on that. Okay, so I'll be discussing more in depth on what it look like to look at a market which is overextended. Guys and girls, I see that view is 100 Cs. The like is 25, so it's almost 1/5 of the view. So can you give a thumbs up, guys and girls? And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every day. And don't miss out to subscribe. Make sure you press that bell button. Somehow YouTube doesn't send you until you press that bell button. Some of the analysis probably need to watch very quickly, so you can do that. That will be helpful to you. And also you are supporting the channel. Natiko, tell us more stories about trading psychology. Yes, we will be discussing in depth on trading psychology as well. And I would recommend you not to miss the trading psychology, which is less some trader give less important, but you know that your trading success will highly depend on your trading psychology. So we'll be discussing in depth. Thank you for the support. Yes, got Gbpjpy entry 1.5 times profit on the morning. Thanks coach for your perfect analysis. Yeah, absolutely good to hear that. Yeah, so I also got that profit. That's good to hear that. Yeah, so keep that on your trading account, because over trading might take all them back. So make sure you do that. You keep the profit in your account by not over trading, which is also big struggle in the beginning to avoid over trading. In my own experience also, I struggle a lot from over trading. Okay, especially when I remember back in 10 years ago when when I came back from work, and then I found a trade, opened it, and then once I open another chart, look like another trade is there, and then I opened it, and there's another one, and then almost almost unconsciously I piled up 5, 6, 10 positions, and then just to see that at the top there is nothing, or maybe -$1 or $2, but here rolling over almost $500,000-$600,000. So this is what it happens. Every trader, most trader goes through it, over trading. So how can you eliminate over trading? Now, if you remember, in our previous session I talked about that if you just change a little bit of in terms of how you look at the market. So let's say instead of saying that, okay, for this reason I can open this trade, find out what are the reason why you should not take the trade. Okay, so find out a lot of reason that why you shouldn't take the trade. So you need to be like a lawyer, two lawyer doing an argument to each other. Like you need to have two sides. One side want to take the trade, one side doesn't want to take the trade, and you need to create a logical discussion with yourself before you take the trade. If the logic of your side that want to take the trade wins, then only take the trade. And it is very easy for the mind to trick us, okay, because our mind is always sometimes we take very rational thinking decision. It's normal. That's why it is important, because that sometimes emotion is a big reason why we take certain decision, right? It happens. So because basically all our thinking action is entangled with our emotion, and the only way you can overcome it by create a very strong awareness and separating yourself from your emotion, which is rarely people can do, but you can do if you create a very strong awareness. Otherwise it's like an entangle. So what is an entangle? For example, if you wear a red glass and then you look at outside, you'll see everything is red. Wear a green glass, then you'll see everything is green. So that is entanglement, the emotional entanglement. So for example, when we are very happy, let's say first day, or when you are a child, you remember that when there is a celebration happen in the house, everyone is happy, so childs are very happy. So you see that in that moment you'll find something is one way. Probably at some day you came from work, you don't like your job. I didn't like my job when I began, that's why I changed it. So if this has happened that you don't like the job, you had a bad day at work, and when you sit down in front of the chart, you'll find a lot of trade naturally. That's because when there is a emotion, then your mind will look for solution, and that is what happened. And that's why you need to separate yourself from your emotion. Even if you wear a red glass, you need to see that the color of the water. Okay, so that's how you need to understand that even you have the emotional drive to do like that, but you separate yourself from the way you can take right decision. And you can do it by creating a self-awareness and understanding how that's why it is important that trading psychology is very, very important. Okay, so don't miss out this part of trading psychology, and let me know, guys and girls, do you think that you have a very good trading psychology? Let me create a poll. How do I spell psychology? Sometimes I find it difficult to spell. So let me see how many percentage of you believe that you have a very good trading psychology, how many you don't have. It will be helpful to understand if you cast a vote. I posted pool. Let's see how many vote comes. So I need to improve. Okay. Okay, so number is going up. Very good. Let me see. It will be interesting. I'll be posting the results. That will be really good to see that. So indicates are good. Gold dropping for liquidity. Let's see. We will be looking at that. No. Okay, very good. Hardcore, thank you. Yeah, so this is what I was discussing. You know, when there is a good trade, you see that GJ that we have opened. So in our day swing trade, we have one trade, and that we have taken profit, right? We have taken almost 20 pip profit on that. So you know, in this day 20 pips so far, is still one more session remaining, and I think that's a good move, and let's keep doing that way. Okay, so I see that boat is going up. Do you think that? Okay, let's see how much percentage comes in play. So Gbpjpy, in the meantime, if I look at the lower time frame price section here on GJ, we can see that there is a liquidity trigger from here, and the market again dropping down to that level, expecting Gbpjpy to drop down to grab the liquidity and then to bounce back to the upside to create a new higher high. So here at the moment, we see that the market is coming down for a pullback, and this is a support level. Okay, so this is where there is a liquidity zone. We have seen once there is a rejection, expecting it to break now, and from the daily, if we see the market dropped again, next drop could be to this support level, and we'll keep eye on all of this level. Now in the next drop, because it start to drop again, I think that now it might drop to 188.84, because there is already a huge bullish candle here, a big liquidity gap here also. If this current candle drop directly to this level, we will be opening buy again. Okay, so if the market drop below this current session's candle on the 4-hour time frame to 188.8784 level, we will be looking for bullish entry again. So 500, no longer over trading. I realize that I am okay. Drainage. We see gold taking lower of Asia. Okay, thank you. Thanks for that. Cool. Okay, so in the meantime, let's see. The vote came out to be, you see that 70% traders so far voted, 70% think that they don't have a trading psychology, good trading psychology, they need to improve. Only 30% believe that yes. Okay, so it's a very honest approach, very good. Okay, then what can be done? So you are in the right way, continue to investigate logic behind. Okay, now the question is, okay, so if 70% believe that they don't have the sound trading psychology, then what can be done to improve it? That's the okay, so we need to look at the solution. We'll be discussing on that. And okay, so before we go to that point, guys and girls, make sure you like this stream and also subscribe to the channel. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting. We'll get to that point about how to develop that trading psychology. So before that, let's review again GJ, expecting it to drop. Now for me, the next zone for Gbpjpy, we can look for entry based on the price action confirmation is support, intraday support. So this is the intraday support on GJ. So this is a support level here. Below this level, we saw that there was a big move from this level, and the market after that consolidated. We'll be waiting for the price to come down for deeper drop, and based on how the price is reacting, we can look for the next entry. There is an imbalance in that zone on Gbpjpy. We'll be waiting for that entry. Gbp taking 188.97, then bullish. Yeah, could be. Let's see how the price will be reacting below this level, then we'll be deciding. For me, I think 188.8788 could be a very important level to look at after the price action confirmation. Now let's see that on gold. Now gold, if you look at, what do we see? That the market from here, gold is now dropping back to the liquidity zone. So looking at the daily chart, if you look at daily chart, you can see this is the daily opening and close, and dropping down to that level on the daily. We will also wait for the price action confirmation from the daily or any kind of entry. Let me see where is this. Is a very important liquidity zone, 2013.81, as the market is dropping down, candle close below. So this is a no man's land here. From this is a liquid in that zone to this level is absolutely important zone. So these two candles early today during the Asian session, a big liquidity gap here. So the price might now come down here to gather liquidity, or even it could range in that zone a bit more longer term on gold. So that range on the higher time frame could be in the lower time frame good trading opportunity. How long you were trading, which year I started making consistent profit? Very much, yes, we'll be I will be discussing on that. I'm trading for more than nearly 10 years, and we'll be discussing in depth on that after we discuss about the developing the trading psychology. So you want to see how what I want to see how. All right, so here is, this is the level, expecting for gold to drop down to gather liquidity and then to give us that entry. So we found the levels that we can draw here. Yeah, this is the daily support level. Okay, we see that break up support. We might see a bit more downside on gold in that area. So yeah, there's a sharp drop. So the price has just hit that 1 hour 20 EMA. If this current candle dropping below this level, there is a daily support. So there is a, we might see a quick drop line. Now the question is where we can find that entry. So this is the daily. We draw this level here. This is the daily level. Okay, and as the market has got a rejection from the top, it might even now drop down to this 4 hour 20 EMA. Okay, so Guys, are you ready for another big day? Looks to me that gold is, let's see here, yeah, looks to me that gold might be dropping down to this level here, and we could see, or you might see even a reversal from that level. We will be waiting for lower time frame reversal pattern. If we see that the market has tested the daily level and has got enough reversal confirmation, that you will be looking for entry. All right, guys and girls, so do you think gold is sell now? Okay, George, I see shift in market structure in DXY, meaning, okay, what's your job as a trading? What can you tell someone? What is your job as a trading, or you mean trader? What can you tell someone who does not know anything about the market? So what should I tell about someone who does not know anything about the market? I would say that then, if you are passionate about trading, then don't know about the market, because if you want to be a trader, you need to know about the market. And how do you know about the market? By studying how the market works. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel, then you can go through all the lessons and you will know everything about the market. So that's the best advice that I can give. See, one thing that you need to understand, imagine that there is a house, okay, and in that house there is a table, chair, light bulb, TV, everything, right? Bed. Now what if the house is made of mud? Everything is made of mud. Okay. Now what you will see, that the shape of everything is different, but the building block of everything is same, right? Is the one thing only. So when you study one thing, you can understand many things. You see, many people also, you'll see, I remember long ago, I went one of my someone's house, and I saw that all the search history is how to read mind, how to understand psychology. So naturally people are very gravitated towards reading minds or understanding more about other people. But this is the missing piece of the puzzle, because if you study yourself, if you study your own mind, you will understand all mind, because it's all at the end of the day one thing. So once you understand one thing, you understand everything, because change in one level, it makes change in every level. It's all about, like, the other way you can look at is, if you look at very early in the morning when there is a winter, have you ever seen the droplets, or after rain, big rain, if you go to grassland, you will see that millions of droplets, right? So when you look at that millions of droplets there, if you closely look at in one droplet, you see the reflection of all droplets is in this one droplet. It contains all of them. So if you change one, it has a reflection in all. So that is why if something change in one level, it reflect in every level. And if you closely pay attention and observe, you'll see that actually everything is in the mind. People, you see that when this is the real secret of everything, you'll understand. When you assume that something is, we have we all create a judgment about everything inside the mind, and outside of you everything will appear as per the judgment we create. So if you change that judgment, the external will change, and that's how everything operates in this universe. So if you understand one trade, you study one trade, also you will understand many other trades. So that's why narrowing the focus is very important, and I believe that you guys understood this a bit. You have to be ready to understand that. I believe that you guys are ready, so let's understand that. You can see what you want. You can see what you want. People, the most profit and action are on the supply demand. Okay, so good evening, thank you very much. Good evening. There's a strong momentum in gold. I see picture 2013, 2014. Yeah, very good. Yeah, my job is hedge funds. Okay, and look at another people think, okay, Forex, what do you mean? What do you mean? Clarify. Do look people thinking? Gbpusd. Yeah, good morning. From South Africa. Thank you very much. Naveen, today US bank holiday. Yeah, but still we see some volume in the market, and we see that gold is now reversing from that level. Okay, so let's see how, and depending on how the market will react, we will be acting based on that. Okay, guys and girls, hope that you are enjoying the live session. Thank you for joining the live session. Okay, so here is gold is now trying to push to the upside with another impulse. Let's see how price is doing. Based on that, we will be entering the position now gold, and then we will be looking at Gbpjpy. So looking at now on GJ again, here is we can see that the market after this move, okay, if you look at in that zone, there is a sideways movement in that level, and this is a very important liquidity zone, expecting for the price to drop down. Yeah, so we could see that drop below this level, above this zone or in that zone is where we could find significant trading opportunity on Gbpjpy. Let's see. And guys and girls, are you in any trade on any of the instrument? And let me see. Good afternoon from Nepal. Thank you very much. Gaurav, good afternoon. Thank you for the knowledge. Also thanks for your appreciation. Slow day in the market today. Still we had a trade. Let's see, we might find another one. Slow day is also a good day because is the day we have more opportunity to understand how the market moves, isn't it? So let's find out. And in the meantime, tomorrow let's look at the news calendar to see how the market will be heading this week. Looking at the news calendar. Okay, so what do we see in that? 11:30 a.m. which is AUD news coming. So today means in my zone it's just 12 past 4. So it's 20th February. Now if you look at AUD monetary policy meeting minutes, which is a very high impact news coming up 11:30 a.m. expecting for the price to have a good movement on AUD, and also CAD news coming. So I will be looking at AUD USD and also dollar CAD as the CAD news coming. Looking at AUD USD, so if you look at on AUD USD, first of all looking at the daily chart. Okay, so if you look at the daily chart on AUD USD, we have seen that there is a bounce on AUD USD so far in that resistance level. This is the resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, and in that zone what we have seen that on AUD USD the market has broken that high, grabbed that liquidity, and we can see that the price started to drop again. Now if you look at see that this is a very important level of resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. So what we see in that zone is the price on from the lower time frame slowly getting rejection from that resistance level after gathering that liquidity, expecting on AUD USD to drop down further. I think with the news we might see that some deeper drop in that instrument. So still it is maintaining that bullish market structure on AUD USD. If we see that the market has tested, and then we can expect for the price to drop down to create a new lower low. So this is a very high liquidity zone on AUD USD. If we see that the market has gathered enough liquidity, we will be looking for selling opportunity on AUD USD. So let's see how the price is doing. Based on that, we will be looking to enter. Okay guys and girls, so let's see how it does. And in the meantime, I believe that you guys and girls are enjoying the live session. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So far there's 78 votes. I have found that 60% believe that they don't have good trading psychology or sound trading psychology. 40% believe that they have. Okay, there's a famous philosopher said that what you can and can't, in both situations you are correct. So it's the same thing. If you believe that you have a sound trading psychology, you have. If you believe that you don't have, then you don't have. So the trading psychology is there, the only is the belief. So let's find out how you can create that belief. This is where you need to work on, not on trading psychology, but on belief that I have sound trading psychology. So this is where the missing piece of the puzzle. Slow day in a market, yeah, absolutely. Where do you live? I live in Melbourne, Australia, which is the planet Earth. Hope that you guys can see one day. So I sense so much effort and time you invest in teaching and helping the world become a better place. Frankly, thank you for your appreciation. I pray God give more grace and enhance your strength and bless you abundantly. Thanks, Franklin, for your good words. Yeah, it's reflected to you. So anything we say is reflected to ourselves. This is also another, if you if you have any gathering with friends, family, try to experiment that. You'll see that anything you will say to others, actually you are saying to yourself. People will directly reflect it back to you. So if you say anything good to someone, it's directly reflected back to you, because it's actually just a mirror. So similarly, the other way around. So thanks for that. So AUDUSD, please, yeah, we'll be looking at that. So now looking at AUDUSD, if we look at what do we see in that zone, AUDUSD, as the news is coming from the daily chart on AUDUSD, we already discussed that. We will be looking in depth. So what we see, that this is the daily resistance level where there is a daily 20 EMA, and looking at for this price to, so from the intraday we can see that AUDUSD currently approaching that level. For me, I think as the news coming, we might see a bit more deeper pullback. Okay, here we can see that this is a support level. So AUDUSD has come to a very significant level of support. You can see there was a liquidity zone here also. As the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, we can see that the market from that liquidity zone expecting for the price to, we see the initial bounce, but expecting for the price to grab further liquidity and then to bounce back up again. Let's see how the market is doing. Based on that, we will be opening the position. In the meantime, guys and girls, hope that you are hearing me. Let me know if you can hear me, the mic working well. And then if we look at today's trade on Gbpjpy, probably you guys have seen that we have that in a slow day we had a good win, and expecting for the price to give us another entry. And I do share all my trade in the channel. Also, this is our VIP Telegram channel where I share all my trade, including all the education and everything. So if you are on there, you can look at the link below this video in the description, where we have a couple of spots to take on the mentorship program, where you will be learning the strategy and also trading with us, and you can access all the trading tools that I am using. The link below this video in the description. I would recommend you to join today, as the member is getting filled very quickly. So if you are on the platform, you can have direct guidance from me. I know that you can do it alone, but if you want guidance, this is the best place where you can learn. Many of my members every day coming with feedbacks, and that's really amazing to hear. We are helping hundreds of thousands of traders every day. So yeah, this is where you can find all the things that you need to be a professional trader. So with that said, let's look at now on, I will be quickly going through all the pairs that you see on the list just for a couple of minutes to see how the market is doing, and then we'll get back to very interesting stuff. So make sure that you don't miss out any of this. Looking at that, okay, so we saw that there was a good move on dollar yen also. Early today we have seen fairly good movement, especially on the lower time frame. So dollar yen, if you look at in that area, this is the 5 minutes and 15 minutes price action. There is a fake out. This is a complete fake out to the resistance level, and then immediate drop in that area. So dollar yen also might be giving us good trading opportunity in the upcoming session. So let's see on how it is doing. WTI is bullish. So we see that currently the price mostly moving on gold and GJ, especially gold had a very good movement so far. From this level we can see that there is a, okay, so there is a bounce, direct hit to the 15 minutes 20 EMA. We'll be looking for an entry on gold. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so guys and girls, hope that you are enjoying the live session. Give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every single day. So now here is, let's see, for euro dollar and okay, guys, hope that you are enjoying the live session. Give a thumbs up. Okay, so let me see what is our next movement coming up in that zone. Okay, here is, this is a level where okay, so after this, this is a, you see, this is a clean move to the upside, which is basically strong liquidity grab in that zone. And with that liquidity grab, what do we see? That the market again reverting back to the downside, expecting for the price to drop down to this level again. So let's see how the price will be doing in that zone. Based on that, we will be entering the position as soon as we will find that. Okay guys and girls, hope that you are enjoying the live session. Give a thumbs up and also let me know in the live chat if you are enjoying, and don't hesitate to smash it if you are doing that. You're double better USD level with highest. Okay, I mean that tell. Okay, so euro dollar. Okay, we'll be looking at that euro dollar. If you look at the euro dollar, you can see that in that zone. Okay, so euro dollar, this is because there is euro news coming. If you look at the news calendar, where, let me see, is the euro news calendar Forex Factory. If you look at the calendar, where we can see that this is the news calendar, and there is a euro news coming on Thursday, which is a very important day for euro, and euro dollar most likely be preparing for that time being. If you look at in that zone, okay, so let's see how it is doing. Closely look at what do you see here on this is a, if you look at a bullish market structure, and in that bullish market structure, if you look at what do you see, that there is a support level. We have seen the primary break of that support, and this is a channel on euro dollar. Based on that, we can see that the market started to drop in that level, expecting euro dollar to grab for the liquidity and then to drop down again. It's a bit weird price action at the moment, because if you look at this 15 minutes and lower time frame, it's a little bit in a sideway. But I think that if you look at the daily, it's a bit more clearer in that zone. This is the daily support. Today's open with a gap. Now before euro dollar to drop, I think that it's gonna retest the daily 20 EMA. Okay, so this is very important if you look at, and if the euro dollar break down initially, then we will see the bounce and then return back, which is possible. Currently the price on the daily support level, so because the price on the daily support level, you'll see that euro dollar will be coming down and then bouncing back to the upside. So this is where there's some important liquidity zone here on euro dollar. This is a support level. This is the neckline of that smart money area. So I had quite a few questions in our past session about the smart money concept. I believe that, guys and girls, you have understood that smart money concept, and I have quite a few questions in our previous session also about the smart money concept. So I will be also analyzing that point, which is absolutely important if you are trading. Then a smart money concept or the smart money trading strategy is very important because the market is moved by the smart money. All right, so hope that will be helpful. Thank you for that, for watching the live session. Stay till the end of the session for all the educational content that we are discussing here. And I see that the likes has gone up. Thanks for that. View also going up. Very good. Thanks for supporting the channel. And at the moment, what we can see in this zone here, this is also a very important support level on euro dollar, and see how the smart money concept works on this. Now if you look at this zone here, this is a smart money zone here. Okay, so this neckline, there is a drop, a pattern, a reversal pattern, and then we can see that the market is going to the upside, creating series of higher high and higher low, which is an uptrend, right? And what happened here, you see there is a fair value gap. So this is the order block that the smart money bought from this level. Okay, and from that order block, the market has made a trending move to the upside. Now if the price is breaking that previous neckline, below this level is where we can find that liquidity zone. We'll be expecting for the price to have a rejection from this level. No sounds? How does this happen? Should having a sound. Guys, can you hear me? Should have a sound. Really? Guys, do you see no sounds? Can you let me know, guys and girls, that you can hear? I need to fix it. It's loud and clear. Dreams, thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely. And thanks for confirmation. So probably, who said no sound? Maybe your headphone or mic is mute, or no, your device is muted. Yeah, well, thank you for that. Yeah. All right, so now let's see that on GJ, we see that the drop on GJ again to that level, and this is our trade on Gbpjpy. We, after yesterday's, on Friday, we had our NY session, big trade on gold, followed by another one today on Gbpjpy. So you guys, if you guys are on this, we can hear you. Thank you very much. And we had a big trade on our NY session past week. I believe that many of you guys and girls have had a good trade on that, on gold, expecting for the price to give us another entry from this level. It made a huge move from this zone. You guys probably have had that trade, isn't it? Let me know if you have had that trade on gold. That's awesome. Thank you. And now with that being said, let's see where is other pairs are heading. So DXY also will give us a very clear idea of how the market might be doing. Let's see the DXY. So on DXY, I was expecting a bounce. Probably you guys have seen that weekly Forex forecast. I have discussed in detail on that. So far, we see that the market slowly trying to create a reversal pattern here. Okay, so, and with that reversal pattern, expecting DXY to break to the upside to create a new higher high. So if DXY is bouncing from that level, we might see that the market is, that means the euro dollar as expected, we might see the downside momentum. So if we see the DXY, because as you know, the DXY is just a mirror of euro dollar. Okay, so if we see that DXY has broken down, grab the liquidity has gone up, we will see that complete mirror on euro dollar. You see that breaking to the upside and then dropping back down. Okay, so from the daily, prices just tested the daily low, and the way the market is heading on euro dollar, I would be happy that euro dollar, if it is bouncing back up to 20 EMA from the daily. So 20 EMA is also a very important indicator. If you look at 20 EMA, it acts like a rubber band. So when you stretch something, release it, it's gonna go to contract again, right? So 20 EMA acts like rubber band. So if you take a rubber band and then stretch it, so the longer you will stretch, the faster it will go back to the 20 EMA. So you see that it is stretched a lot, has gone back to the 20 EMA, and it will try to stretch back again. Okay, so that could be a situation with euro dollar. Right, so see here on, and I will be really happy to see that, especially the price has broken that high. Why? Because there is a liquidity. Are you a new trader? Okay. Oh, yeah, thank you. How are you? How are about 21 EMA? 21. So 20 EMA, 21 EMA is almost the same. One day or one period doesn't make much difference, but yeah, you can use 21 EMA. Some people use 20 EMA, some people use 21 EMA, and some people use 10 EMA, some people use 9 EMA. So it depends on what kind of EMA you're using, but it's not that much of differences come when you use the different EMS. Okay, guys and girls, hope that you are enjoying. And now I will be discussing about the smart money trading concept, or how the smart money trades. It will help you to understand clearly how the smart money concept work. Okay, so I would recommend you to take notes, pay attention. Will be really helpful, because attention is the key. So now if you look at, let's say a market is trending, so it's trending, creating a series of lower high and lower low, and then what do you see? That like this, okay, breakout. So this is what I am drawing, is the fundamental, the ultimate language of the market. So you see that if you understand that, then you can decode the market very easily. I will explain in detail of that. Okay, so this is the ultimate language of the market. Okay, I'll be explaining in detail so you can take notes. So first of all, let's say market is trending in a downtrend, okay, creating series of lower high and lower low, right? It's in a downtrend. Now a trend will not move forever in one direction, okay, so it will bend at some point. Now once the trend is bent, how does it will bend? It will do a couple of things. Either it will consolidate and then break out to change the trend, or it will create a reversal pattern that we called a double bottom, double top, inverted head and shoulder, or some other kind of reversal pattern. Or the other way the trend change is a very strong move downside and immediate bounce back. So it's like one drop and immediate going back up. That's how also trend change. So when you see any of this kind, you can think of probably changing the trend. And then what will happen after this break? Let's say the market changed, had a very strong breakout. Now this previous neckline, which is the previous resistance or previous supply area, once it is broken, as a rule of thumb, it should be tested as a demand area. And many times you'll see that it didn't test as a demand area because of the high volume, which we called as, let's say the market has up to here, which is called the FVG or fair value gap, which is an imbalance in the market. Now once you see that the market left that imbalance, has gone up, it's gone down. Now let's find out now how the smart money trade and when they trade, why the market moves that way. First of all, this is a supply area that is smart money sold, and then once this level is broken, it come down for retest. Now why this is, which is called an order block, why it is called an order block? Because smart money cannot trade like us as a retail trader. Smart money trade, let's say when they trade, the price goes up. If they buy, the price goes up. So they cannot buy immediately. Let's say the smart money has an investment strategy to invest on euro dollar, as an example, 200 million, right? And what they will do, they place their order here. Okay. And they will, let's say $50 million they have bought or invested here, because as soon as they will invest, the price will go up. That's why they cannot invest all together like we do. Now what will happen? This pullback or retracement is a profit taking. So when the market take profit, the market come down for a pullback, and then when it is in a pullback, they will buy again. Okay. Let's say now this time they are buying 60 million. The price will make another wave of uprise, and then there will be another profit taking. Now let's say this time they bought 40 million. Okay, the price has made another move because of this they are buying. Now what? Now the price is gone in a level they cannot buy anymore because the price is too high for them to invest further. Neither they can bring it to the pullback, because if they take profit, then they cannot, still not getting enough good price, because if they buy from here, it's too high price for them. They need to see the price well below. Now what they do, let's say now they have invested $150 million already. Okay, still they have something to do. Now what they will do? Now what they will do is, when they are buying like that, we are also as a retail trader, other bigger investor, also following them in the same direction. Now when other people are buying who are not a smart money but nearly to the smart money, their volume is here, because this is where the stop losses, right? Stop losses here, the market is here, the stop loss is here, and everyone is trailing that stop loss, for example, is here up to. So there is a huge number of stop loss of the buyers, which are basically sell order. Now the price is here. Now they saw that to drop that price, they might need to sell $10 million. Now they will do that. Why? Because if they sell, reinvest $10 million to bring that price here, there will have a lot of stop loss of the buyers who is turning to a sell order. It's good for them, because if they reinvest $10 million, they find a price that will make that price, push that price to this level, which is called the liquidity gap, which is called the false breakdown or breakout. That is what we call the liquidity gap, because they bring that price here to grab the liquidity. And if you know that when they are grabbing that liquidity, you can wait for that to happen. And when this happen, that means that the trend is refreshed, like you refresh the computer, purge it. Okay, so if you know AutoCAD, then you know that you need to purge sometime to refresh the program, and then bring it back to the upside for another move. That's how the smart money trade, and this is called the smart money concept. And at some point you'll see that there will be a breakdown, which is kind of waterfall without any proper pullback. And that breakdown is basically everyone is closing the position, and also some of them selling, bringing back below this order block. And that's the fundamental movement of the market. If you understand it, you don't have any problem to trade. You don't have any problem to understand when to trade, when not to, how the market moves, this is the gist of that. And I'll create a separate lesson on YouTube for you guys and girls, so that you have more understanding with examples. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel, press that bell notification, so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every single day. And if you like this, then give a thumbs up, also subscribe to the channel. Let's see what's happening here on gold. We see that after this drop, there is a pullback to the upside, and now it is trying to drop back again. Guys, hope that you guys are enjoying. Might need to take a 1 minute break. We'll be back. In the meantime, guys and girls, don't forget to smash it. Just a minute of break, and then we'll be back. guys, hope that you guys are here. I'm here. Let's understand how the market moves, and I believe that you guys have a good idea about the market along with some of the live trade that we open here. And once you understand the concept along with trading together, we'll clarify everything. That's why that I do share all my trade. This is our Gbpjpy trade after the previous NY sessions trade on Gbpjpy. Also today we secured good profit on that. So you want to emphasize on trading as well as learning together. So that's how we make our strategies, and the theme, everything is so that anyone coming here from day one, there is always a learning curve. So that's why the way all the tools that I have, I keep available for all the members that we have, because for those who just came, probably don't know how to trade and probably already lost money before coming. So that's why I keep it in a way so that they can support themselves. I keep everything available for the members with us in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So let's see now what is our so let me see. Okay, you guys can see me now. Hope that, yeah. Let me see. Still there. So we have some development work going on here. So let's now look for we have seen that on GJ. Okay, now Gbpjpy, what we see in that zone for the price to, if you look at this area here, this is a very important level of support on GJ, and expecting for the price to, so if you look at the daily, currently the price just has broken the daily low. It's dropping to the level that we expect to come down to give us another entry. If we see that the market has dropped below that level, we can look for an entry, especially below this level. There is a high liquidity. I'll be waiting for the price to drop down below this level, and then we'll be jumping on the trade. Thanks guys. Yes, I'm Andy. Thank you very much. How about Gbpusd? We'll be looking at that. Good. I'm waiting for entry Gbpusd. Okay, can be a good trader with only. Can I be a good trader with only little knowledge on trading but with a good risk management plan? Sorry. Can I be a good trader with only little knowledge on trading but with a risk management plan? Okay, that's a very good question. Yes, you can be a good trader with very little knowledge but with strong risk management plan. The reason is it's all about staying in the game of trading. Okay? This is where people fail. So you need to, especially risk management plan and also very good very sound trading psychology, then you can be a good trader with almost little or no knowledge. If you just little knowledge how to open trade, how to close trade, but if you have a clear risk management plan and have a very strong trading psychology, means that you are not affected by greed or fear too much, not affecting your trading, then you easily can sustain in the market. That will enrich your knowledge, because we learn from experience anyway, anything. See, the day a child was born doesn't know anything, right? So the brain is blank for a child. So what is the difference between a proficient trader and a good, a trader who is losing? Is not many. It's only 30 to 40 trades. See, anything we do, if we look at our brain, anything we do, there is a neuro pathway called the neuro pathway is created. So if you look at our brain, any new things we do, so there is a neuron fires this neuron when they fire together, which is by firing two neurons, then it creates pathway. Imagine that you are in the middle of the jungle and you have never walked. You'll see everywhere the same jungle. But if you just walk every day, it creates a pathway, which is the neuro pathway. So to create a neuro pathway of profitable trading, you need 30 to 40 trades. And that neuro pathway is, you can create it by doing the risk management. So what is risk management? Risk management is not 0.01 lot. Okay, see, anything we do, it's a habit that we grow. So if you are, let's say you say that, okay, I'm trading very safe, so I'm not taking more than 0.01 lot, also will not be much beneficial. Yeah, it's true that you will not lose, you will learn. That's better than taking a big risk, definitely. But what you will do in demo level, you need to do it in the live level in the same way. So you need to trade with volume and also with risk management. So let's say if you are trading 0.01 lot all the time, unless I have a tool that I use the trade 0.01 lot, that's fine, it's a different strategy. But in your day trading or swing trading, where you are manually opening trade with risk management, then you cannot trade without calculating the proper lot sizing based on your risk plan, which is absolutely important. Okay, so if you look at that on your account, how you are opening the position, you will be creating that habit, which will be in your brain rewire, that you can use to build a trading account. So that's only the thing that, so risk management plan is a habit. Let's say you rewire your brain, no matter what, I'm not going to go up above this risk, I will not take more than that many trades. Okay, so disciplinary habit. Once you grow that, then you detach from the emotion. That will help you to stay in the game, that will build up confidence, because losing basically reduces the confidence. While you are in discipline, you are gaining that confidence. That will encourage you to learn more, because knowledge will come over time, right? Sound okay? Thank you very much, Franklin. Thank you. Yes, you can know that you are doing. Thank you very much. Yes, little bit, then price, then to the price. Okay, very good. Then Thank you for lesson on smart money. Trains, yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you very much. Appreciated, Patrick. Thank you. Mrs. Coach, thank you for the live session. Is FBG the same as overextension? No. FBG is not the overextension. So FBG is a gap. So imbalance. Overextension is where the market has broken the rule. So overextension is the liquidity gap. So for example, you look at this here, let's say like this. Okay, so probably here you see that FBG. So here is the FBG, the imbalance, and this is overextension. Okay, so in one direction it has broken. So as a rule of thumb, in a trending market, up to here it is allowed to maintain the trend. Okay, so this is a swing low, right? So if the market come back to the swing low and go back up, still didn't violate the market structure. But once it will break that low, which has violated the market structure, and now it is overextension. So that's how it works. Thanks for that. Thank you very much, Coach. Can you take more swing trade, please? Yes, Malik, we do take swing trade. I do send many swing trade lesson, swing trade alert in the group. Also I do open our Gbpjpy AUD trade, still running, yeah. And also we had we do frequently open quite a few trades based on that. Okay guys and girls, so let me see that now how far the price moved on gold. So gold, this green move to the upside was a liquidity gap. Again we see that the market is, so this is the overextension. You see that means that as a rule of thumb it was maintaining series of lower high, but there has been an overextension with this green move, and yeah, so this is what it means. Now what we see in that zone, the market is slowly dropping down to create a new lower low, expecting for the price to come down to create, to move back to this support level. Okay, so how does this, let's see how far it goes. And in the meantime, guys and girls, I believe that you guys and girls are enjoying the live session. Give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. And we look at GJ. Yeah, so GJ already has broken that low. Let's see where it is coming now. Let me delete that again. So there is a 4-hour closing here on Gbpjpy. So this level that I was looking at, 188.8788, is I will be opening a buy limit here. I'll be placing a buy limit at this level at 188.88 with stop loss below this daily low. Which will be around so around 20 pips stop loss, and we'll be targeting here 2 to 1 reward to risk. So 20 pips stop loss, 2 to 1 reward to risk, guys and girls. It's a pending order, not market order, so we'll be putting a buy limit here at this level. Guys and girls, make sure that you always do the risk management. Don't take a big risk. Anything can happen in trading. Trading is all about probability, so make sure that you always stay managed. So I placed a buy limit on GJ in that zone. So I'll be sharing in the group like we did our previous one. And guys and girls, in the meantime, you can join the free Telegram channel. Okay, so this is the buy limit on Gbpjpy. Expecting for the price to drop down to break this low and then to trigger the trade and then to bounce back up. And I will be also discussing today why I have opened the trade. So make sure, guys and girls, you stick till the end. And if you are enjoying the live session, I will appreciate your support to the channel by giving a thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Check out all the link in the description. I do have a free trading plan given on the description that you can download, which is basically a demo trading plan. You can rewrite it for yourself based on your situation, but there is a complete format including the objective of the trading plan. Okay, so you can find, if you go to the description, where you can find that link. Now, what does that objective mean in a trading plan, guys and girls? Keep in mind that objective is the reason, okay, is the why, is the emotional component of your trading, which is the missing piece of the puzzle, right? So many people don't understand the emotion, okay, emotional part, which is the, you can say in other words, the unseen, the energetic part. Okay, so the people, you know, if who don't understand the emotional component, then they quit very early, right? So if you want to understand that why, you need to write down a clear objective behind your trading. So what is the objective? As an example, find out something that will evoke emotion, positive emotion in you when you are trading, because you know that the virus is, antivirus is created from virus, right? The same virus, or antivirus always created from the same virus. So if you want to combat emotion in trading, you need to generate higher emotion. So what is the emotion in trading? So the emotion in trading is the fear, one of the major emotion, right? Fear and greed. So fear is emotion. You look at the scale of the emotion. Every human has the emotion in their, because we are energetic being, right? Everyone, if you break down to the fundamental level, subatomic level, then go to the quantum level, where there is the wave, the energy of emotion. Okay, so energy, or the wave of energy in subatomic level, there's nothing, you see, there's just wave. And that is where, if you look at the fear, is also emotion, but it has a different kind of spectrum than higher emotion. So that's where it is. So if you want to overcome fear in trading or anything in life, because fear basically is detrimental to succeed, if you want to be successful in anything, you need to face the fear, right? The only way you can is facing the fear. So when you create a clear reason behind the trading that has a very stronger emotional component to it, then you can replace that emotion with the higher emotion. Okay, so what are the higher emotion? Reason is a very higher emotional state of being. So when you do something based on reason, because most people do without reason, which is kind of conformity. For example, doing something because everyone is doing, which is conformity. Reason is specific reason why this is I'm doing, or like that. So when you write a reason, it could be a very good, so the reason could be, you know, and many other objective could be, let's say, find out what the best, it's also a little bit of thinking work, you know, the Al Nightingale, you know, that oldest school teacher, he was very good one. He said that what, you know, man lack is thinking. People don't want to think. So if you think, then you'll see that how do you find out what is the reason could be trading is by first imagine yourself that you have all the things that you need in your life, all the money that you need, all the good relationship that you need, all the dream is fulfilled, everything is yours. Okay, now what? So what you'll do, that how you'll feel, that is where the objective. Okay, so how do you want to see yourself? Where do you want to see? That's where you can find an objective or the reason to do that. So that's where, let's say, now you found everything, now you are in a place where you don't have, so try to fill the gap in between. What is the obstacle to go there? Let's say you value spending time with family, going to holiday. Now what is in between? Maybe a 9 to 5, you even can't leave it now, right? So that could be a very nice objective, that in 1 year, 2 year time, I'll quit my 9 to 5, will make this much amount of money from trading so that I can go to a holiday, spend time with family. So that could be an objective. Write it down and then feel that emotion of already that things you are living that life. Though you still go to the 9 to 5, but you can't quit, right? You need to bridge between the present and the future, living the future but still in the present, and slowly bring that future into the present moment. That's how you stretch yourself from present to the future. Very simple, and that's where motion comes. So when you write it down, it becomes helpful. It helps you to stay managed in your trading. And yeah, so this is how it works, and I believe that every one of you are able to do that, have the ability to achieve that freedom that you deserve. Okay, so you say that I deserve, also very important, and then you can do it. So let's see now here, where is this is the daily, also lower time frame important level, as there is a liquidity zone here, expecting for the price to break that. So, and then our previous trade from here, we have got 20 pip. Now if it trigger and bounce back up, also we can catch some pip. Let's first of all see if it is dropping. This is the level that I'll be waiting to trigger. Thank you. Demonic afternoon, coach. I just want your opinion on Gbpjpy. Do you think we're gonna be bullish? Yeah. So do you think we just want your opinion on Gbpjpy. Do you think we're gonna be bullish or the market gonna drop? Yeah, so we are on buy limit, and let's see how it played out. Did you enter? No, it's not by market, it's a buy limit, still did not trigger. Thank you, coach. Overextension equal to change of character in the market structure. I hope you have understood correctly. Yes, so basically, yeah, overextension is violating the regular market structure, so breaking the series of higher high and higher low. If it is an uptrend, then series of higher low, breakout from that series of higher low is overextension. Okay, so as a rule of thumb, in an uptrending market, there should have series of higher low. In a downtrend, you should have series of lower high. Overextension is breakup structure. Here's the link. So which one you are asking? So link for Let me bring that up. So if you want to link for joining the mentorship, let me give you that. So if you want to join the mentorship, you can find let me share with you this is the mentorship link where you can visit the website to join us. And if you want to join regulated broker, also you can find a link. I can share with you the link in the live chat. Okay, so now here is the GJ. We have put that pending order, expecting for the price to give us that potential entry. With that being said, let's see dollar yen. It's in a choppy a little bit. Okay, GJ, I'm expecting it to trigger. Afternoon, Kush, thank you very much. Good afternoon. Okay, here is the buy limit. Let's see. I'm expecting it to come down and then to trigger. If you look at the daily, this is the daily support level as well, which is a very important level. And looking at the weekly, there is a weekly resistance which is turning support here. Okay, so here is this is also what I was discussing that day. Hey, will you tell the signals here? Yep. Yeah, so the signal is here. So signal means like the buy limit. So I put a buy limit at 188.883, stop loss at 188.688, and set the TP target at 189.29. The risk is for bigger account 0.25% or 0.5%, for a smaller account 1%. I hope that makes sense. And because this is a very important liquidity zone, so if we take the Fibonacci here, you can expect for the price to So if the price drop below this level with this candle, should see that potential bounce I'm expecting here. Okay, so with that zone, so we'll leave that Gbpjpy buy limit here. Let's see what's happening with gold. Okay, now on gold, if we look at, here we see that there is a consolidation in that area, and this is a consolidation. At the moment, we might see now deeper pullback. There is no specific entry on gold. Now Gbpjpy in a zone that if it drops down one more spike to the downside will be triggered, and I will hold that pending order until this candle close. Okay, so even if I am not on live, just letting you know, guys and girls, what will be the situation until this candle close. If it triggers, then we'll be taking the trade, so it will be valid around 3.5 hours for the next 3.5 hours. And if the trade triggers, then if it move up to at least 50% of this move 1-to-1, then we will be taking partial profit and move the stop loss at entry, and we will run the trade risk free. On the other hand, if it didn't trigger within this time period, then I will be closing the pending order without any trade. So this is the update on that. And also you can stay connected with the free Telegram channel, where I do post all my updates. So I think I posted it here, Gbpjpy. And in the meantime, guys and girls, I believe that you enjoyed this live session. If you enjoyed this live session, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm almost at the end of this live session. As I mentioned, I'll keep the pending order on until it triggers or expires. So with that said, I believe that you enjoyed this live session. I'm coming on live again in our next day. Is the first day. Tomorrow gonna be very volatile as AUD news coming, and I will see you there trading live together. Before I leave, you can join us today if you want to learn the strategy that I'm trading, and also you can access all the trades that I'm opening, including you can access all the trading tools that we have in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Until that, guys and girls, stay well, stay happy. I'll see you there again trading live. Thank you.